I want to talk about two strategies for strengthening connections with people. And they're not some way out there concept or idea. They're two very simple ones that you'd think that most people would know, but that surprisingly few actually do. What I'm talking about is remembering names and remembering birthdays. So like two kind of things that rely on your memory, but that we can utilize tools to help us out. So the first one is kind of obvious. It's remembering a person's name. And Dale Carnegie writes in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, that a person's name is to that individual the most important word in any language. So you can think about that. Whether you go to, to Asia or Africa or North America, Europe, it's going to be their name. That's going to be the most important word they're going to hear and listen for. So by learning that, you pay them great respects, and also showing that you care enough for them to remember the name, that's just huge. And I actually got some strategies for remembering names easily. At least I have like a protocol I follow to remember names, and I'll make a separate video on that, so I can go really like in depth on that. But just for this video, names, you just gotta nail them. You gotta take the name. Ideally, on the first try, you introduce yourself to somebody, you take their name, and now you remember the name. The second one is remembering birthdays, and this one is kind of, I wouldn't say it's difficult to do. It's actually very easy. You can just set up in your calendar on your phone, set up like you get yearly notifications. So on an annual basis, you're gonna get the notification, this like Tom has his birthday today. And then you just send a birthday message, and that's it. But I feel like a lot of people, they kind of feel that, especially people that has moved away, people that have left their lives, they're very worried to be judged or be seen as the weird in any sort of way. So if they haven't met these people in a while, they might not send any more birthday messages to them, because it's a little awkward to do that. But I'd say that there's huge power in continuously sending birthday messages year after year after year. And it's a such thing that for the person that receives this message, like the first 2 years, is not going to think much of it. But the big reward for you comes a few years into the future, when you might not have met each other in a while, like for a few years. You might have been classmates in high school, for example, and then you went in your opposite directions. But at some point, this person is going to ask himself, okay, this guy, like, he must really care. Like, he must be one of those people that genuinely cares for me. When he has received your birthday message, like for the 7th year in a row, that's when you start to think that, okay, this is not just, it's not just like he remembers my birthday this year and the next year. Yeah, obviously, most people do. But when you keep on showing up like that, people start to think, and they start to look at you through a different set of glasses. That this guy, he really cares for me. So you get more respect that way over time. And I haven't been doing this for too long. I think it's been 3 years now since I started with this process. But I can tell you that it makes their day. They're really happy to get messages. And also to add to that, you never know what somebody is going through or what kind of life they have. Especially if you're used to be classmates, but now you go to this school and he works over there. You don't see each other anymore. You don't know what his life looks like. And sometimes that one message could be the thing that keeps him going in life. Because loneliness is a problem in this generation. We are very lonely, and so getting those messages can mean a lot to people. So those were just two simple things you can do to strengthen connections, and also make it easier for you to if you want to get back with somebody. Because that's another thing that's very awkward to do. There shouldn't be any problem just calling somebody 5 years later and say like, yeah, let's meet up and talk for a little bit, but it is. So through these two, that you always remember the person's name, naturally gonna stick in that person's mind more easily, because that's the thing for me. Like, I notice the people that remember my name. Like, I feel special when I hear my name from these people, and so I treat them better subconsciously without thinking of it. And if you keep on sending these birthday messages, like, you have a natural opening. Like, once a year you have your chance to then, let's reconnect. We haven't seen each other in a while. Let's go grab a coffee, or next time you go to my city, let's meet up. It's just a super easy way to keep connections and strengthen them. And today we have sun. We actually have some good lighting today, which is very nice. If I get to comment on this, let me know what you think. Extremely simple. 2 simple, easy things you can do with just such a, like, the upside is just, wow. It's just straight up. Huge upside. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you again, hopefully very soon.